Hello, my name is Manders and welcome to this video on cravings. This video can be very helpful if you're trying to lose weight, but you're dealing with cravings. You're trying to follow a plan or some sort of method, but you keep bumping into the same old, and having cravings usually right after you've had something to eat or right after you've had dinner. This is a very common thing that is happening to a lot of people that are trying to lose weight or minding what they're eating. And it also comes with a lot of self-judgment, unfortunately. But here's the good news. You don't have to judge yourself because it's not your fault. Having the cravings usually comes from a reaction on eating certain foods. You have low glycemic carbs and high glycemic carbs. I won't go into the details. Please Google it to find out more. For the sake of trying to keep this a short video. But if you eat low glycemic carbs, then you will find that the food that you've just eaten gives up its energy slowly and in the best possible way, and it will help you to keep your blood sugar level stable. However, if you've just finished a meal with a lot of high glycemic carbs, like in breads or sugary foods or processed foods, those types of carbs give up their glucose really fast, making your blood sugar levels peak really fast and drop really fast. And when your blood sugar levels are down, then you crave sugary and fatty foods. So that's the reason, or could be one of the reasons, that you're craving certain foods just after you've had a meal. And that's, of course, is upsetting, but again, it's not your fault, it's just the type of food that you've just eaten. So look into that. That might be very valuable information for you to understand how this works and what you can do to stop those cravings. Also, certain people get cravings when their stress levels are up. Sometimes the stress is very obvious. Sometimes the stress is just a lingering stress that you're not aware of. But anytime you have stress in your body or stress going on in your life, that will cause a reaction, a chemical or hormonal reaction in your body that makes sure that you get a lot of adrenaline in order to get away from the stress factor. And if your adrenaline is up, then also your blood sugar levels spike, go up really fast and drop really fast. And that can also leave you craving certain foods. It's the same difference. Again, in order to keep this a short video, I would advise you to look into these matters and see what the effects of your blood sugar levels are. Just Google it. There's a lot of information. There's a very interesting site that I often refer to. It's called Cortisol Connection, www.cortisolconnection.com. It's from Sean Talbot, who's written a really interesting book about how this works. So look into that. But for the moment, you chose to watch this video to help you to tap on it. But that background information might give you the help that you need in order to understand that you can tap on it when you have your cravings, understanding how the total process works. Okay, before we start, make sure that you have a glass of water at hand. If you don't have it, pause the video and get it now, because as we tap, emotional toxins will release and you want to flush those out. Otherwise, it leaves you with more stress. Tapping is also known to be an instrument to lower the effects of stress in your body. So it's a really good instrument to calm yourself down. By the way, a lot of people who are following a plan and find that they still have cravings, they judge themselves for that oftentimes, giving you more stress. Being in judgment always gives you stress on a subconscious level. And therefore the whole stress reaction is activated, or whole hormonal response is activated, and that's the reason you have cravings. So it's a perpetual thing. If you judge yourself, have stress, have more cravings, and so okay. So you want to do what you want to do to lower the stresses. Okay. Sitting up straight, putting both your feet on the floor, taking full responsibility of your own process. I'm not at liberty to take responsibility for you. I'm just here to offer you this video as a form of support. You need to take full responsibility of your own well-being and your own health. So take full responsibility now. If you're not able to take that responsibility, don't watch the video, or make sure you have somebody there with you to help you if necessary. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes for a moment, breathing out. I would like you to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how you feel about the cravings that you have at certain times. 0, it's not a problem. 10, it's a big of a problem. It's a big problem, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, write that number down or just keep it in your mind. And then we'll start tapping with the setup phrases. Even though I try to look out for myself, I do what I can to make sure that I'm healthy. And I do what I can to make sure I eat healthy foods. But I still have these cravings. And I judge myself for that. And I don't know how to stop it. And it makes me feel cranky and annoyed. But I choose to forgive myself for all of that. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and respect myself. Even though I work so hard to make my body healthy and lose this weight, I feel that I'm sabotaging myself by giving in to my cravings. And I judge myself for that. And it makes me feel miserable and hopeless. But I choose to forgive myself for all of that. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and respect myself. Even though I feel like a failure at times, when I've just finished a meal and end up craving sugar or fat or salt straight after. That makes me feel like a failure. Makes me feel like things are never going to change. And I will never be able to lose the weight because I cannot control my cravings. I choose to now forgive myself for all of that and to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Stop tapping, take a deep breath in. Okay, in the setup phrase, you can either choose different words as you repeat after me, words that are more suitable for your own situation, or if you want to follow what I'm saying but you don't believe it, fake it till you make it, say it anyway, because for your subconscious it doesn't matter if it's real or perceived, it takes a suggestion on board as being real. So, if you don't feel like you can forgive yourself, say it anyway. And maybe you want to do this video a couple of times, and then you'll feel that the more often you do it, the more real it is for you to be able to love yourself, forgive yourself, accept yourself. Okay, rate your feelings around cravings again on a scale of 1 to 10. Write it down or keep it in your head. And see if it's going down already. Okay, if the number doesn't go down during this first video or doesn't go down to a 0 during this video, that's fine. Just do it over and over again and you'll feel the number getting lower and lower. Okay, continuing. Tip of the eyebrow. Oh, this body. I so wanted to change. This excess weight. I'm so ready to let go of it. Transform it. Make it different. The struggle with food is an ongoing struggle sometimes. I try to do what's right. I follow the guidelines. But the cravings just seem to be stronger. It's like they take over. And I don't know what to do. And I don't know how to handle them. I know that I should be in charge of me, my mind, and my body. But sometimes I'm not. Sometimes the urges or the cravings or the thoughts are just stronger than me. Continue tapping. And that makes me feel, use your own words here. How does it make you feel when you have those cravings and you feel like you're out of control, whatever? Use your words here. It makes me feel, for now I'll just go with out of control, but again, use your own words. It makes me feel like I'm out of control. And I judge myself for that. I'm far too intelligent to be this stupid. Why am I not able to take control and just eat right all the time and feel good and energetic? Why is it so difficult? It is so unfair. I work so hard and nothing seems to change. It is so unfair. This body shouldn't be looking like this. Why do I look like this? What happened? It is so unfair. I want to change, but I sometimes feel that I don't know how to do it. And that makes me feel mad and sad and out of control. Okay, stop tapping for a moment, take a deep breath in. Drink some water. If you feel that you need to say more on this topic, and actually I feel that you should say more, but you need to use your own words, why don't you pause the video for a moment? Continue tapping, do the rounds of tapping. It's okay if you miss a spot, that's fine, it still works. And go into your feelings and your emotions around this topic. How does it really make you feel? And be as bold and as ugly as you possibly can to just let it out. To finally express how you truly feel about it. That's really liberating, and you'll find that the number that you've given to this problem will go down after the first round, simply by expressing and acknowledging the truth around how you feel around this. So again, I would like to invite you to pause the video for a moment and do another 1, 2, or 3 rounds of tapping until you feel that you've released all the emotions, the anger or the disappointment, whatever it is that you feel around it. Also, you can do rounds of tapping without using words. If you find it difficult to find the right words, then that's fine. You can just feel the feeling or accept the feeling and go through the feeling as you tap. And then you will feel it subside as you tap along. So it's okay if you don't have the words. Maybe you close your eyes, you see images or colors, whatever works for you. Do it in your own way and manner. There's no failing here. Okay? Assuming now that you're at the point that you've done all the tapping or you're just ready to continue, let's do some releasing. All this frustration, disappointment, anger, whatever emotions came up and that you need to express, fill in the blanks here. I choose to let that go. All of the self-judgment, all of the despair, all of the fill in the blanks, I choose to let that go. I'm letting it go now for my body, my mind, my memories, my life, my lifetime. I'm letting it go from the past, the present, and the future. Any and all limiting beliefs I have around myself, the way I should look, being successful, following a plan and succeeding. Fill in the blanks here, please. Name whatever else you need to say. everything that that is, everything that reminds me of, everything that is connected to that, all of the truths I've taken on from other people and made my own, all that that is, I choose to let all of that go now. I release it from my body. I release it from my mind, my soul, my energy. I release it on a cellular level. I release it from my bones, my blood, my intestines. I release it from my lifeline, the past, the present, the future. All of those limiting beliefs, thoughts, and ideas. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. I'm letting it go from my whole being. I'm letting it go from my presence. I release and let it go. I release and let it go. I release and let it go. Now. When it is done, it is done. It is so. Stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And out. Feel changes in your body. Maybe there's tension in your body. Maybe this whole concept shows itself in a certain way. Maybe you feel like a stone, something pressing on your stomach or pressing on your chest. Maybe you just feel stress or tension in your shoulders. You can again stop the video if you want to. Do another round of tapping. Tap on all the words that come to mind in releasing it. If you find that difficult, you can simply do another round of I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go, all that this is, I'm letting it go. By saying all that this is, your subconscious knows what it is. So by saying all that this is, you cover everything that's causing you to have cravings or have emotions around those cravings and self-judgment. So simply tap on all that this is, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go. Or use words if you do find the words to use, or again, tap through the emotions. Just feel what it does to you. Feel how it feels in your body. Again, if you feel any tension or pain or whatever's going on in your body, you can tap on that. I release this pain. I release this tension. I release this sharpness in my chest, whatever it is. Okay, again, there's no failing. And if you find it difficult to put words to it, just feel what you're feeling as you tap until you feel that it subsides. And then you can move on to the last part, the best part. Okay, take a deep breath in. I'm going to have another sip of water. And here we go again. I am free. I am free to be me. I am an intelligent person. I have the freedom to educate myself, to get the information I need in order to understand the complexity of my body. So I can stop judging myself and instead understand what happens when I do have cravings and help my body in an appropriate way whenever there is a craving. Because I now know that it means something. And I will do what I can to support my body as it does what it needs to do. I am free to be me in the now moment. I am thankful that I am who I am, with all the capabilities and all the resources I naturally hold within. Continue tapping. I know what it feels like to take care of myself. I know what it feels like to have a response to stress. I know what it feels like to have a physical response to high glycemic foods. I am able to react to whatever shows itself in my life with ease and joy and glory. I know what it feels like to stay calm and simply react to the best of my ability. I know how to take care of myself, and I know what it feels like to take care of myself. I know how to support my body. I know what it feels like to support my body. I know how to be a partner to my body. I know what it feels like to be a partner to my body. I know that I am complete. And I know that I am perfect the way I am. Continue tapping, please. I know my body does what it needs to do to keep me safe and to keep me functioning throughout the day. Side of the eye. So I now know what it means when I have cravings. And I'm so glad that I have tools available to me to lower stress immediately, or to simply take care of the craving in the most positive, natural, and loving way. It is good to be me. Boy, I'm perfect. Just forgot for a little bit. I got sidetracked. But I can give myself the education and information I need in order to make things easy for me, so I can go through life with ease and joy and glory. And I now choose to allow myself to simply be me, because I'm perfect the way I am right now. I am who I am, and I am perfect the way I am. And I choose to continue to take care of myself to the best of my abilities. Just let's continue tapping. I choose to enjoy my life and everything that is good about my life right now. I choose to allow possibilities into my life, and I'm curious to find out what else is possible. I wonder how things will get better. How does it get any better than this? I wonder. And I cannot wait to live my life to the fullest, knowing that I am perfect the way I am right now. And it feels good to appreciate myself, my natural abilities, my intelligence, and my beautiful body that is working so hard to take care of me. And I wonder how the rest of my day is going to be, the rest of my week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year, the rest of my life, now that I am at ease with myself, now that I appreciate myself and my body. All is well. I am well. I am very well. Okay, fill in the blanks again if you feel that there's anything else you want to say about yourself, do so now. And stop tapping. Okay. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in. Again, I invite you to stop the video, pause the video if you feel that you need to do another round or a couple of rounds in tapping positive beliefs into your system. Anything wonderful that you can think of about yourself, about your situation, no matter what, doesn't matter. Tap it in now. Or if you find that this is complete like it is, then that's fine too. Again, rate your feelings around the cravings on a scale of 1 to 10 or a scale of 1 to whatever number you gave it previously, and see if the number has gone down. If it's down to a 0, 1, 2, or 3, that's wonderful. If it's still up there, then you might want to tap again. Or you can simply tap on with this video until you come to a 0. And you can totally understand where the cravings come from. But getting the information, education will help. So look to what's available. Look into the cortisol hormone, blood sugar levels, stress, high glycemic, low glycemic. You know, these are interesting things to understand, so you may better understand how your body works. And you can stop judging yourself, because there's nothing wrong with you, because you're perfect the way you are, and nothing else is possible. So I thank you very much for watching. Wishing you the best of luck. Take care. Bye-bye.